If you're thinking about selling your home, there are 3 things I always recommend for homeowners, and these 3 things can have a huge impact on the sale of your home. So in this video, I'm going to break down the 3 things that every homeowner needs to know if they're getting ready to sell their home. Hi, my name is Casey, and on this channel, I share information about the local housing market here in Corona. So if you find this information helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe buttons below. These little things really do help a small channel like mine, and it helps get my information and my videos out to other people. Okay, so let's get started. If you're thinking about selling your home, there are things you can do to increase the chances of having a successful sale. And I really do believe these are the 3 most important things to consider if you're going to sell your home. And if you do these 3 things correctly, you'll definitely have a much better selling experience. So let's take a look and see what they are. Number 1, make a great first impression. In today's fast-paced world, it's really hard to grab someone's attention. The truth is, you just have a few seconds before they swipe or scroll to the next home. So how do you stop this from happening? Well, in my opinion, it starts with taking great photos. You really need professional photos of your home. And I don't mean photoshopping pictures either. We see a lot of photos that have been manipulated to make the home or the yard look much bigger than they really are, or photos using filters or editing software to completely change the appearance of a home. The problem with this is when a buyer actually comes out and sees your home in person, their first thought is going to be, this doesn't look anything like the pictures. And if they say this, you've already lost that buyer. So when I say you need great photos, I'm talking about a good quality photo of your home. Photos that show your home at its absolute best. And to do this, we need the front yard cleaned up, we need the trees and the plants trimmed back, maybe add a few colorful plants, and then move any cars from in front of the home and from the driveway. Then we just need a few good quality photos. And you don't need to overdo it or Photoshop the pictures either. Our goal is for someone to come out and see your home and feel like they've already been there. And this is exactly how we want a potential buyer to feel. And the same advice applies to the inside of your home too. Take the time to clean and get your home ready before you take your photos. And do everything you can to make your home look its very best, because photos really are the best way to make a great first impression. Number 2, marketing. In my opinion, you need to work with someone that's willing to put in the effort to market and advertise your home. And this is especially true if you're a senior and you own a home in a 55 and older community. And you're probably asking, why would this make a difference? So let me show you. If you have a home for sale in any city, so for us, let's say it's Corona, if you put a typical family home or condo up for sale, every person searching for a home in the city of Corona is going to see that home. Your home will be exposed to 100% of the potential buyers looking for a home in the city of Corona. But let's say your home is in a 55 and older community here in Corona. The reality is that almost 95% of potential buyers looking for a home in Corona won't be able to buy your home because of the age restriction of the community. 95%. That's a huge percentage of buyers that simply can't buy your home. So marketing a home in a 55 and older community is definitely more challenging. You can't simply just put a sign in your front yard and enter the information into the MLS and hope someone sees it. You have to direct your marketing efforts towards seniors, and not just seniors in your city. You want your home to be seen by buyers across your state, across the country, and even buyers in other countries. Because the truth is, there are buyers looking to relocate back to Southern California. Now I know we all hear a lot about the record number of people moving out of California, and I get it. California definitely has issues that need to be fixed. But I speak with seniors every week that have moved out of California that express a desire to actually move back. And the one thing they almost all have in common is they want to move back so they can be closer to their family. So if you're selling your home, don't forget about these buyers and make sure your agent is marketing your home so they can see it. Most of these people are highly motivated to move and are financially qualified to buy your home. And don't forget about the stat I mentioned earlier. Only about 5% of local buyers are looking for homes in a senior community. So make sure your home is being advertised everywhere to give it as much exposure as possible. And number 3, price your home correctly. If you've watched any of my previous videos, then you already know what I'm going to say. And I really do hate to sound like a broken record, but pricing your home correctly is just so important. So many times I see a home come on the market in our area and it's priced significantly higher than other homes. And I know exactly what's going to happen. The home is going to sit on the market for weeks with no offers and probably very few showings. Then at some point, they'll have to lower the price to get people to come out and see it. But the problem is at that point, people have already lost interest. And the longer it sits on the market, the lower you'll have to go in order to get somebody to buy it. And I don't see this happen every once in a while. I see this happen a lot. And the sad thing is the owner eventually ends up selling the home for less than what they could have sold it for if they just priced it correctly in the start. And I just hate to see this happen. The process ends up taking months, and in the end, homeowners usually end up very frustrated and disappointed. So to avoid this, you need to review the numbers. Go over every similar home sold in your area for the past 6 months. This is the best way to see what buyers are willing to pay for a home in a particular neighborhood. Selling your home doesn't have to be complicated, but there are things you can do to make the process easier. So if you're thinking about selling your home and you'd like more information, I put together a seller's guide that can help. It will take you through the home selling process, and it'll show you how we can help you get the results you're looking for. So if you'd like a copy, just click on the link in the description below. And if you have any questions at all, just reach out and let me know.